All right, let's get back now to the trial of the mother who admitted to killing her 3 children in 2023. Lindsay Clancy's defense team rested its case, and immediately following that, prosecutors brought up their first of 3 rebuttal witnesses, another forensic psychiatrist. Let's go live now to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul, who's been following this trial from inside the courtroom. Shanelle, what happened in court today?
So you just mentioned the big news today, of course, the defense resting its case here in Plymouth, Massachusetts. But before that happened, they brought in their last witness to the stand, Dr. Phillip Resnick. And this name may sound familiar to some people because this is the same doctor who also testified in both Andrea Yates trials. And in those trials, just like he testified that she had experienced postpartum psychosis when she killed her 5 children, he testified today that Lindsay Clancy, he believes, also was suffering from postpartum psychosis the night all of this happened and thus should not be criminally liable. He said he evaluated her 4 months after the tragedy. Here's more.
In Ms. Clancy's case, she had not only a command hallucination on the day that she killed her children, she had what is known as a delusion of influence. That is, not only did she hear a command, but she felt that her body was taken over by an external force where she was in a dream state and did not have control of her own body. It was almost like she was a puppet and someone else was pulling the strings.
So, look, that is what jurors heard. But then immediately after that, after defense rested their case, prosecutors brought in their own forensic psychiatrist who disagreed with that diagnosis. This psychiatrist told jurors that this is someone, Lindsay Clancy, who he sees as somebody who went through a major depressive episode, not postpartum psychosis. He was asked about the timing of this, and he says the DSM, or basically the Bible that doctors would study in order to diagnose things, defines postpartum psychosis as something that would happen within 4 months, potentially, after a woman gives birth to her child. This, though, happened 8 months after. So he was referencing the timing here. He also said to jurors that in his evaluation, he found no evidence that she presented symptoms of mania.
Shanelle Kaul, thanks so much for that update.